Hi everyone. In this video, we will be examining the smart contract that contains in a fake ARB token. This is ARB scan we're seeing here. After the incident, as you can see, the Arbitrum Foundation has labeled this token to be a fake one. One of the red flags when you review a token page is the holder section. As you can see, this token only has one holder. Now let's take a look at the smart contract of this token. The contract contains a storage definition that initializes and stores various variables on the blockchain, including the owner of the contract, the balance of various addresses, and a few other configuration parameters. The functions defined in a contract are as follows. We have name, total supply, decimal, underscore decimal, get owner, owner, symbol, and etc. These functions are all getter functions that return various properties and values stored in a storage. Now, fallback is a default function that will revert if called. The renounce ownership. This function will renounce the ownership of the contract by setting the owner variable to 0. It will revert if the caller is not the current owner. Transfer. This function will transfer token from the caller's address to the underscore to address and emit a transfer event. This will revert if the caller's balance is insufficient to complete the transfer. The unknown B645048A, this function will update the store 7 mapping and the balance of mapping with the param 2-3 values for the given param 1 address. It will revert if the caller is not allowed to call the function. The transfer ownership will transfer the ownership of the contract to the new owner address. It will revert if the caller is not the current owner or if the new owner address is 0. The mint function will mint underscore WAD new token and add them to the caller's balance and the total supply. It will revert if the caller is not the current owner or if the result of the total supply overflows. The burn function will burn a value token from the caller's balance and subtract them from the total supply. It will revert if the underscore value exceeds the caller's balance or if the result of total supply underflows. The approve function will set the allowance of underscore spender to value for the caller's address. It will revert if the caller's address is 0. Overall, this contract includes functions for retrieving the name, symbol, total supply, decimals, balance of particular account, and allowance granted to a spender. It also includes functions for transferring ownership of the contract, transferring tokens, approving tokens, and minting new tokens. Additionally, there are 2 fallback functions defined, one of which will revert the transaction if called, and the other is not defined and will also revert the transaction if called. Overall, this is a very basic functionality of the Solidity compliant token contract. It's not clear what this contract is supposed to do and what it's designed to accomplish. It could be just a dummy copy-paste from another existing contract. Furthermore, some of the functions such as renounce ownership, transfer ownership, mint, burn, and approve are common functions in many smart contracts. But the implementation of these functions in this code raises red flags. For example, the renounce ownership function appears to allow anyone to take the ownership of the contract, which is not how the function should be implemented. In conclusion, understanding the general purpose and intent use of the token smart contract can help identify potential scam and avoid losing your hard-earned money. I will include the link to this fake token in the description below so you can review it yourself as well. And that's all for today. Have a good one.